Hi friends, this is a continuation to the earlier video series where we saw how Netflix triumphed during initial days when it used DVD shipping business model. It continues to be the leader in streaming space, but the competition and market has changed drastically. In 2007, Netflix entered streaming space along with bunch of other streaming service providers like Hulu, Amazon Prime, and many others in years to come. Compared to the previous decade offerings in 90s and early 2000s, which was a mix of offline and online service offerings post 2010 is mostly online. In this new scenario, which the world is witnessing for the first time, what are the things that Netflix tried doing differently than competition? The most important question is, do streaming wars really exist among Netflix and other players? And do the customers really pick and choose one over the other? What is the real silent war that no one talks about? Before we proceed to the analysis, I request you to take a moment and subscribe my YouTube channel and share it to your friends. Now let's take a look at what Netflix tried doing differently from competition in video streaming. Though Netflix came up with new features, however, after a few years, I need to let you know that the competition has replicated many things that Netflix does and also vice versa. So firstly, Netflix has invested in a lot of technical aspects such as hardware and software to dominate the streaming industry. It has invested a lot in recommendation algorithm that recommends the best movies and TV shows for customers right from the days of being a DVD rental company. The other important thing is it has created a robust cloud infrastructure which supports its viewership in 190 plus countries. A major database corruption actually prompted Netflix to take this step. Secondly, Netflix differentiated itself by introducing the culture of binge watching. To give an example, during your childhood days, you might have watched an interesting TV episode and you might be waiting for the next one till next day or next week. Imagine what you would do if all these episodes were launched in a single day. You'll be excited and you might even ask all your friends to join you in watching a collection of episodes on a Saturday weekend straight for a few hours. Netflix did exactly the same thing. To bring in excitement among customers, it crafted a strategy to launch episodes of a season all at once. Thirdly, Netflix popularized the idea of creating original TV shows. 11 years back, the concept of Netflix originals became successful by the launch of first series House of Cards. Due to huge collection of customer data and insights, Netflix started analyzing customer tastes and dislikes and started working on original shows. Netflix was so driven by this concept, they started spending exorbitant amounts to create an episode. While average cost per episode before Netflix was ranging from $2 to $6 million, Netflix started creating episodes which spends about $10 million. To give an example, Netflix spent $18 million per episode to create One Piece, and it spent in a strange manner, say $30 million per episode to create Stranger Things series. While the concept of developing originals started in Netflix, other streaming providers started adopting it since it proved successful and made streaming providers self-dependent. The next important thing is Netflix started focusing on gaming with innovative business model of just providing high quality games with no customer hassles like being totally ad-free and no in-app purchases. Also, Netflix entered into one of the biggest deals with WWE Raw at $5 billion for 10-year contract to stream the live show and gain viewership. Finally, the most important thing is Netflix leveraged competition and reimagined business model by developing a brilliant competitive strategy. Netflix signed deals with competitors like Disney and cable content providers to stream past content developed by them. This also benefits competitors in a strange way, since Netflix customers discovered old episodes of competitors in Netflix and then they tune into newly added episodes. With all such innovative strategies, you might be wondering that Netflix has an edge over its competitors. While it might be true in certain cases in some countries, it's also true that it's not very difficult for competitors to replicate those ideas. Amazon Prime, Disney Hotstar, Apple TV Plus, and others are already doing what Netflix has started, and in certain regions have even outpaced Netflix to win sufficient viewers. To give an example, in India, Amazon Prime regional shows have captured more engagement than other streamers. But the real question is, does streaming wars really exist among Netflix and other competitors for gaining viewership? To know, we had a similar situation half a century back in the United States, and this will give us a hint about the reality of streaming wars. So in the mid 20th century, there were three TV channels in the United States referred as Big Three. They were NBC, CBS, and ABC. While everyone predicted that only one of the three channels would survive by end of the century, what really happened? The number didn't reduce but increased tremendously. There are today more than 200 television channels on average received by adults in United States. Now let's look at the streaming platforms data. In US, average number of subscriptions per household stands at 4, and in India, average number of subscriptions per person is around 3. So my friends, there is no actual cutthroat streaming wars among online platforms, at least for now. But you'll be surprised that there is another digital war happening to picture your living room. That's correct. This is the digital war that's happening among the brands offering connected TVs. Connected TVs or CTVs is a television set that offers video content such as Netflix or Amazon Prime over the internet connection. And it substitutes cable TV or satellite TV services. It comes in two offerings. It's either a smart TV with an operating system such as OnePlus Smart TV or Samsung Smart TV, or an add-on device with an operating system such as Roku or PlayStation. Since there can be only one system in most of the households, this is real competition compared to the streaming service providers. Connected TV domain is an interesting space to study because it's already changing the market dynamics of satellite TV and advertising models. Since new generations are preferred to switch to connected TVs, the brands that make headways into connected TVs domains will dominate the entertainment space. So that's it for today, guys. If you find this video interesting and you want to read more, I have added the research links in the description. It will be great help to my YouTube channel if you can subscribe it and share it with your friends. Small help like this will help my channel to grow in a great way. I will see you in next video, and till then, bye.